Look at this. I've got 1,752 members in my trading group. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you, smash the like button. Trying to get a like spike going. 1,000 likes a video. That's the goal. Leave a comment in the comment box. Let me know what number like you are. Definitely helps me grow the channel with the YouTube algorithms. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm going to keep you up to date daily and make sure you're very successful in the cryptocurrency space based on the information that I provide. Jumping right into the market today, crypto sideways. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $249 billion. Bitcoin, just under 9,000. This is a Bitcoin weekly chart. We want to zoom out here and just give a overall macro strategy and idea on what's going on. So we've got this giant triangle that Bitcoin's been in since, the run up end of 2017. All right, then obviously retraced to 3150, ran up to 14,000 to 6,500, and then to 10,500, then to 3850, and now here we are, 9,000 again. Quite the swings. I notice a lot of times people ask me, well, Chris, how much Bitcoin do you hold? Listen, it's all about, you do not want to hold this part of the downtrend, this part. You want to skip the downtrends. Even if you don't nail the bottom, you do not want to ride these coins in crypto retrace tremendously. I don't want to hold the downtrends, right? It's that simple. And we have a lot of new people coming into crypto. It used to be the popular thing like buy and hodl. Well, that works in an uptrend, but it sure doesn't work in a downtrend. Anyway, so Bitcoin weekly chart. The idea here is, let's look at this previous swing high. You can see that you got these two small little candles, which essentially this is a weekly chart. So each candle represents 1 week. So at the top of the previous swing high, 10,500, you can see we had 2 weeks up there. Now here we are. On our first week, essentially up here. Now, is there room for a move higher? There is. Again, if this price action breaks out to the upside here, it's bull run ready. Bull run ready. It takes off. I do get a lot of questions like, Chris, should I buy Bitcoin right now? And it's hard to say, hey, you're kind of at the top potentially. Now, if we don't get a pullback, you get a breakout and it gets confirmed above this level, that's your entry. Okay, I mean, yeah, you're going to miss some of the move, but there's too much risk here. The most important part of being successful in this market is managing risk. All right, you got to have a stop loss in place on every single trade, and you've got to buy at support and sell at resistance. Okay, period. Just to kind of give you an idea that Bitcoin, when it gets up here, it doesn't automatically retrace like this all the time, like 1 week, boom, boom. Okay, we do have these extended periods of price action that just kind of hang out near the top, and then the sell-off ensues. So, people talk about, hey, we're going to have this sell-off as far as the Bitcoin halving goes, and I'll talk to you about one factor that's kind of alluding to the fact that we may not have that big of a sell-off. Also, there could be this springboard idea that we'll talk about as well. Again, trading is not predicting, but we want to have a plan in place for different ideas as they may play out, and then stick to the plan, right? So you got positive increasing momentum down here on the histogram. So that's, you know, a positive sign. The price action's above the 50 weekly simple moving average. You've got a falling wedge on the RSI. And there's even a school of traders that they only trade patterns if they occur on the relative strength index, basically stating that they're more valid. So again, this falling wedge should break out to the upside, but will we get another move to the downside, and then, you know, essentially Bitcoin breaks out of this triangle, and then we off to the races, bull run ready later on. And this could happen over the next, you know, quite a few months essentially. So we have a lot to pay attention to and look forward to as far as Bitcoin goes. Life-changing money is coming. We just have to be smart about how we open positions in this market. Also, I want to show you this. So you got your bullish MACD cross on the weekly here, happened about midway up. So when you're on your higher time frames, extremely high time frames, a lot of your signals, there's a delay behind them. So you want to potentially front run them by looking at some of the shorter term time frames in order to look for entry as far as the MACD crosses go. But we did have a bullish MACD cross previously last week. Now this is the 1 hour chart. And again, this is like, hey, we want to focus on what's going to happen over the next day or so. This is where you want to look, okay? Kind of a smaller term time frame. A lot of times I'll gravitate to the 4 hour more than the 1 hour, but this is a pretty good graphic to show you guys. So you've got a high, and then we got this lower high, another lower high. Now we want to know, is this high right here going to be lower than the previous one? Because if it is, bears are winning, bears are winning, bears are winning, bears are pushing these highs down. People are taking profits a little bit lower than they did the previous time. So if this swing gets confirmed right here, you've got a double top or a head and shoulders, and the measured move potentially would put the price action back down here at the bottom of this triangle. Again, may bounce, may not, but if it does break lower, you're looking at 8,400 to 8,000, possibly even 7,800. Previous bullish MACD cross gave us this little move to the upside. And what I want you to focus on is this springboard idea. So 8,000, 7,800 would be a springboard, because on your weekly chart, you've got a ton of support down here. Also, the 21 simple weekly moving averages down here. And so if that happened, you know, it'd give all these indicators a chance to cool off, and this you'd get potentially a good price explosion, all as long as this support level held, obviously. So there's that bounce idea where you get a pullback and then a spring and an explosive move to the upside. One thing that I consider is like why people are fearful right now, and the fear actually increased from over the last day. And you know, this has been pretty accurate over time. Now it's like, hey, will we see a pullback and people get extremely fearful and then the bounce? The idea is essentially you want to buy fear and sell greed. So these extremely fearful conditions, and again, I get YouTube comments all the time when I'm bullish about, you know, Bitcoin putting a bottom in, and everybody's like, no, it's freaking going to zero, Chris. You don't know what you're talking about. And then like the herd is always fearful, and that they miss a ton of the move. And by the time they get in, they're essentially FOMOing into the run up because they're buying on emotion. You do not want to be that person, right? So this is a bullish scenario. This is a lower term time frame. Just to kind of give you an idea, there's a possibility that this is a bullish pennant. And again, I want to see where this next swing goes. We're gathering data every single minute of every single day. So I'm looking for this next swing low to see if it fits in this triangle, or if it, you know, essentially puts in a low that lines up with this horizontal idea that would potentially make it a descending triangle. So gathering data daily. Want to flip the script on you guys. Literally, this is something that you can use and look at these charts if you want just kind of a different perspective. And this is an inverted Bitcoin 1 hour chart. Literally what I did was Alt-I on TradingView, and you will turn the chart upside down. And this is an amazingly bullish setup for Bitcoin. Obviously, it's upside down. So if it breaks out to the upside, 7,800 is the target. You've got an Adam and Eve-ish double bottom. You know, you got this ascending triangle, which is bullish, 64% chance it breaks to the upside. You got a bull MACD cross, you know, potentially a move higher coming right here. So again, this is inverted. So you got to counter trade this idea, right? So this is completely upside down and backwards, but gives you a different perspective to look at as far as Bitcoin is. I mean, it looks bullish here, but it's inverted. That would obviously allude to the fact that this is the actual idea and it's bearish, right? Because you're counter trading that idea. Bitcoin hash rate hit a new all-time high. These miners, they're trying to pump out those Bitcoin before that Bitcoin halving, and their payouts get, their block reward payouts get cut in half. Like they're about to get, they're about to take a hit as far as these Bitcoin payouts go. A lot of people think that, and history shows us that when you can see right here, this drop from 6,500 to 3,150, the hash rate dropped as well. So this hash rate moved along with the price action. Okay, so if the hash rate drops, the Bitcoin price potentially could follow. This is a dot-com bubble over here. And you can see the dot-com bubble, everything went crazy on the NASDAQ. And this is the monthly chart. Everything boomed, right? And then you got this huge pullback. Now this is Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin bubble. Bitcoin ran up to 20,000, huge pullback. All right, you have this bullish order zone where, basically the buyers are at, and they just kept buying every time it retraced to this area. Dot-com bubble, as well as on the NASDAQ, as well as Bitcoin. Then you've got right here is the subprime mortgage crisis, 07, 08. And obviously the entire economy tanked, again, ran down to this same level where these bulls are buying this order zone, and the price exploded. Okay, so here we are, Bitcoin. You had this run up to 14,000, and then this capitulation on the way down here. We ended up 3,800. A lot of this move has already been filled after this chart's been created, but the idea is a continuation of a move back to the all-time highs, which happened with the dot-com bubble based off of this idea. So will we put in, and if you look at it, and you probably can't see this because it's behind my head, so I'll slide this up. But if you look at it, this is a big double bottom over here. And here we are on Bitcoin. This could be an epic double bottom. And the measured move, I mean, basically you take, there's a lot of upside if this idea continues to play out. So I thought it was cool to just kind of see the relationship between dot-com bubble and the Bitcoin boom. Top 15 gainers in 2020, UBT, CVT, Data, Lit, BHT, Band, Digibyte. We're going to talk about Digibyte in a second. PRE, HBAR, OneUp, KNC, Lend, PNK, NOIA, PROM. Boy, 1,600% gains out of Unibright. Huge gains. CVT, Data obviously has had some tremendous upside, but if you're in any of these coins, Digibyte, putting its name up there on the list. Huge gains. Got a pretty cool story about Digibyte. You guys were screaming, Chris, watch Digibyte, watch, and I listened, and I'll show you what happened. Matic came out with Oropocket, and Oropocket's a blockchain-powered fractional investment platform that specializes in precious metals. I think like these fractionalized anything is a cool idea. Obviously, crypto is fractionalized. You can buy small portions of Bitcoin. Oropocket, you can buy, a penny of gold and silver with this idea. So they onboarded to Matic, again, unique idea, and Matic's trying to put some things in place to help rebound their price. Another idea, Robinhood, fractional buying of stocks. I think that this is, a unique idea that makes these ideas available to people without huge sums of money. So interesting news out of Matic. ERD is essentially ready to announce the Elrond Genesis smart contract. So they're after months of technical progress. So smart contracts is an amazing idea that's unique to cryptocurrency as far as blockchain goes. And so it's exciting to see ERD moving forward with this idea. Let's look at the pre-market or actually post-market trading right now. You can see the traditional markets are slightly green, which potentially this helps Bitcoin because they are pretty correlated. You guys got to watch out for all these scams. Like there's so many of these guys. Like it's just, I have people hit me up on a regular basis and they fall for this stuff. And we have a lot of new people that watch the channel. We have a lot of new people in the group. And this is just something, there is no free money in crypto, period. If it sounds too good to be true, it always is. If it sounds, gosh, there's no, if you send any crypto, anytime, anywhere, don't expect to get anything back. This person reached out to me, and this was a Tesla supposed situation. And he's a disabled United States veteran. And He's got 3 kids. He's the sole provider. And he lost 3.1 Bitcoins to this scam situation. Fake, scam, garbage, BS in that order. God, this stuff ticks me off, man. Like, this space is full of leeches. Do not... Some of these projects are the same way. Like, they're going to oversell and promise you all these crazy things that they're going to do in the future, and then they just don't even try, you know? And so it's like, whether they're selling coins or selling tokens or selling ICOs or cloud mining or, gosh, it's just, don't even believe it. Like, it don't even, like, if it's, don't even mess with that stuff. Everybody comes into crypto and they want to get rich tomorrow, and it doesn't happen like that. The grim reality is most people come into this market and get destroyed, and they quit crypto. You know, and so a lot of people, they don't have the strong hands to hold these 95% pullbacks, nor would I ever recommend that somebody do that. DGB. So I listened to you guys. I had somebody in the comments who were like, Chris, DGB. Now he's telling me down here, DGB, DGB, DGB. And I was just like, just in my zone, just like try to catch up, everything daily. And definitely, I posted this setup by the breakout, and today DGB did break out 22. It was like 26% gains earlier. So again, thank you for following up in the comments for digibyte. These are, an important idea is this. I want you guys to see this, and I've talked to you guys about it before. With this, see this yellow 200 simple moving average? When it comes into the picture, it's a catalyst. The price pops out, breaks above it. Here it came back down and retested it. That's your buy signal on these. I like the 4-hour time frame. This is the daily chart. It works on any time frame, but again, you get these epic pumps after a break above the 200. Why? Because bots buy on the same idea. Bots are programmed to buy on breaks above the 200 and retests. I want you guys to give me any ideas that you know of cryptocurrencies that have this pattern on their charts, because there's epic upside based on this. This is a bottoming pattern. This is rounded bottom, right? Bears are winning, bears are winning, bears are winning, pushing the price down, pushing the price down. It starts to curve higher. This is accumulation. This is why the whales get rich, because they start buying right here when nobody's talking about these coins. This is how it's done. They buy down here. Now look, here's your same 200 simple moving average. Price breaks above it, and epic upside. Then comes back down. Look, here's the retest. Lend takes off. Boom. Tons of gains. You know, 100% gains just based on this idea. These are easy strategies that you got. LTO, here's another one. Every time it breaks above the 200, you see a nice pop to the upside, okay? Rounded bottom. It all starts here. You want to find a good rounded bottom. This is a bullish reversal pattern. Bears are winning, bears are winning, bears are winning, bulls are winning, bulls are winning, because they're pushing those lows higher than the previous lows, right? You're getting higher lows at this point, and then essentially you get a nice rounded bottom and a parabolic move to the upside at the end of this move. ENJ, here's another one. You see, here's a 200 simple coming in. I talked to you guys about this the other day, but I really want to get some feedback from you guys. Send me some of these rounded bottoms in chat. I want to know any of these cryptos that you know that have rounded bottoms, because they're tremendous gains based on this idea. Okay, and then look at this. Each bounce, 200 bounce. This time it broke through, but then when it did break above it, ENJ took off. Again, amazing catalyst. Nothing's 100%, but this plays out tremendously. Band, here's another one. This is, you got this rounded bottom, these rounded bottoms. This is an older setup. These rounded bottoms have been amazing. These retests, boom, Springboard, explosion. Bittrex Global says it's going to launch an exchange token in June. I like these going forward. Bull run ready. These exchange tokens, BNB, Bittrex has got one coming. Look, exchange coins do really well during bull runs, because normally they have some type of discount that they give based on trading, and they have a use case immediately out of the box. And so going forward, kind of keep an eye on some of these exchange coins. Justin Sun's new stable coin sells out in under 5 minutes. So this is on the Poloniex IEO's platform at Launchbase, and yeah, Justin Sun. Look at this big old grin. He's a billionaire and he's happy about it. Bitcoin could drag down Ethereum and XRP ahead of the halving. Like, listen, guys, right now these altcoins are not getting any love from Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin dominance is increasing. The money flows into Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin halving event. It's not the altcoin rally. It's not the altcoin season. It's the Bitcoin halving, right? So all eyes are on Bitcoin right now. After this halving, we'll get some amazing gains. These BTC paired altcoins. A lot of the altcoins are are down considerably still, definitely from all-time highs. And there'll be these, we'll get these mini altcoin runs, altcoin seasons, and they're so much fun to trade because you can just, bullish setups play out amazing when these altcoins cycle higher. Gemini rolls out a welcome mat for altcoins. Well, they added a bunch of different altcoins on Gemini, and XRP Army got ticked because, I mean, there's a number 3 cryptocurrency, and they got snubbed by Gemini. Why do you think they did this? I'm just curious. Can you leave a comment in the comment box? If you like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.